Welcome to Music Mondays. I'm your host, Adriel Cruz, and I'm multi-broadcasting on Instagram, 2 Facebook pages, and YouTube. I don't know where you're watching me from, but wherever you're watching me from, thank you. Thank you, Instagram, right here on my phone on the right. I can't wait to see your comments and engagement in the comment section. Tell me where you're watching from in the comment section. Go ahead and tell me where you're watching from as I read these comments coming in. If you're an artist, go ahead and submit your song tonight to Get In Line. That's worldrenegademusic.com/submit. That's worldrenegademusic.com/submit. You'll see it on the bottom of the screen, ladies and gentlemen. So what you're going to see is that right there on my right, worldrenegademusic.com/submit. Those of you on Instagram can't see that, but everyone else can. So there's some special stuff going around. Instagram gets some special love. You get some special love on Facebook and YouTube. And I try to spread my love as much as I can. So, ladies and gentlemen, the whole purpose and intent behind Music Mondays is to give new artists and artists that have been doing the thing for a while more ears, more listens, and primarily feedback from yours truly. I've been in the music industry since I was a young lad, a 12-year-old boy, actually. I have crazy stories to tell. Been on the Billboard charts, on TV, sync, licensing, XYZ. I've been there, done that. And I'm excited for all the doors that are actually opening before me now, as if I'm a new artist that just came out. It's crazy. My latest single, Bom Tempo, has reached well over 1 million people already across 5 to 7 editorial playlists on Spotify. Again, all organically. I have an awesome distribution company, of course, that's signed my label, World Renegade Music, and we have an awesome partnership going on. So my intent behind Music Monday is to give artists feedback, direction, clarity. Look at your Spotify numbers. Look at your Instagram profile to see what you're doing. Could it be done better? Could it be polished? Well, I'm here for that. A lot of times I'll hear good songs and bad posts on Instagram. In other words, your branding doesn't match your sound. So now there's a kink in your armor, right? In regards to your repertoire and your artistry, really, the visibility of your artistry, the visual aspect of it. So, ladies and gentlemen, where you are right now, go ahead and tag every artist you know in the comment section below and get them in, and also get in line right now. worldrenegademusic.com/submit. What you're going to see on the screen on Facebook and YouTube is, how's this sound? Comment your thoughts. When you hear a song played tonight, you're going to comment your thoughts and give feedback in the comment section. I want to read that. The artists submitting their music tonight want to read that as well. You know, be nice, be genuine, be authentic, be sincere, and you could troll a little bit. That's all right. I totally understand. I get it. I love trolling. If you're on Spotify, definitely go ahead and follow the Next Ones playlist on Spotify. You don't want to miss the cool hits that are going to be added to that, potentially even tonight, depending on who submits a song that is already out. That is the Next Ones on Spotify. Go ahead and follow that. And guess what else, ladies and gentlemen? I didn't announce this last week, but all you have to do, if you want to be a part of this super exclusive group on Facebook, is go ahead and join the Next Ones private group on Facebook. The Next Ones private group on Facebook. It's facebook.com/group/the Next Ones. And you can see it right now on the screen on YouTube and Facebook. What's going on, everybody? Coming on in. Jericho, what's going on? Speaking of Jericho, he has submitted something tonight we're going to get into later. And I have a cool little story to tell about Jericho and his upcoming song. But again, one thing I want to let you guys know that I started last week is this. What's up, Luke Alexander? What's going on? You can get your event, your song, your merchandise, your brand, whatever it may be, you want to promote it. You can do that on this show every single Monday. Get a promotional full screen spot and mention during the live video broadcast at the beginning, middle, and end for an entire month. All you have to do is email promo@worldrenegademusic.com. That's right. You get me, yours truly, announcing, declaring, promoting a full screen spread of your product, whether it's a song, whether it's a movie coming out, whether it's your indie flick, whether it's a brand that you're pushing, merchandise, a store opening. It doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's not a strip club or something like that. I prefer not to promote that, but all you have to do is hit promo@worldrenegademusic.com. Ladies and gentlemen, where you're watching right now, go ahead and tell me where you're from. Let me go ahead and read these comments real quick. Let me make sure I can see everything well. All right, I'm still getting used to all this. There we go. Here's the chat. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? All righty, we're popping on. Okay, cool. So again, if you're watching me on Facebook and YouTube, let me know how I sound on Facebook and YouTube, and of course on Instagram. You guys are right here, live and direct. So let me know how I sound on Facebook and YouTube real quick. If I have to make any adjustments, let me know. What's going on, Alex? How you doing, brother? How you doing? You already know what it is, boy. We're having this Music Monday thing go on every single Monday, and I'm super excited about it. Another thing I wanted to mention tonight is this. You can, by all means, go to worldrenegademusic.com if you're a producer to get your hands on this exclusive Almighty Sample Pack, the first edition of its kind. It is a collection of original, never before heard samples for producers. That's right, original samples, like actual songs you can sample that is royalty free. You don't have to worry about clearing any sample because it's all done by me, and I'm giving you the okay to use it. All right, you can use it, you can sell it, you can sell it after you make the beat, obviously from the loops. Go ahead and do what you got to do. I want to hook you up with that. So that is on worldrenegademusic.com for producers, for those who make beats. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this thing popping. Again, where you're watching from on Instagram, tell me where you're watching from in the comment section. What state, what country, where are you from? And of course, by all means, go ahead and DM everybody you know on Instagram, on Facebook. Spread it out, get it out there, spread out. And we're going to go ahead and invite some friends in here tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're about to get into this first submission here tonight. We got Cali in the house, California, West Coast. So that means it is, 6 over there? Something like that, 7, 8, 9, or 7, one of those. We got Canada in the house. Look at that. Send music now. worldrenegademusic.com/submit is where you can submit your song. I'm streaming on Facebook and YouTube. If you're watching me there, how does it look? How does it sound? That's Adriel Cruz now on YouTube and Facebook. And if you're watching on Instagram, if you want to see it better, hear everything better that's about to be played, by all means, YouTube and Facebook, you can go ahead and watch on there on your flat screen or whatever. Kentucky is in the building. Kentucky is in the building tonight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, again, verify how I sound, and I hope I have the comment section here ready. I just don't know. I'm still getting used to doing all this. I just don't know. So we're gonna get into the first submission here tonight. I want to make sure that my emails are refreshing properly. Phew, what's going on? We're about to get this thing started. We're 11 minutes in, and all I did was give introductions to everything that we got going on. Another cool thing that's going on is I'm getting approached by quite a few people to do some really, really cool things that can potentially accentuate what I'm doing on Mondays and really, really help artists even more. And so I'm excited about that. And we'll see what God does with that, how the doors open, how they fling open, you name it. But before we get into the first submission here tonight, my boys in Dallas, what's going on, Dallas? They say go Cowboys. Are they in the? Is there football going on right now? Is that what's going on? What I want to say is this: there was an amazing post. We're having a little bit of tech issues with one situation but anyhow, there was an amazing post in the Next One's group, and I want to share that now before anything else. Again, where you're watching me right now, you can send your music live to be played. Not only be played, be given feedback, clarity, direction. You might find a new engineer tonight, maybe even in the comments section. You might find some new features, people you can work with that can produce your music in the comment section. I'm not even talking about me. I'm talking about people that are watching with you. All right. And so I wanted to share this. This was on the Facebook group. And for those of you that are in the Next One's group, then you saw this, right? And honestly, I think that it's something that is really, really cool. It was shared by Jimmy, and I want to share this live before we get into the first submission here tonight, because it should be encouraging to some artists. This is what it says. In fact, I was going to do a screenshot for the screen, but no, just follow the group. And if you get allowed into the Next One's group as an independent artist and or an independent artist fan, because all are included in this group, not just artists. Okay. And so Jimmy put, hey guys, sorry, man. He says, here's a little encouragement to you guys from me several years ago. Check the picture. And it shows him performing with some really baggy shorts on, a backwards hat, and a white tank top and some type of Jordans or some type of shoe, right? Some type of rap shoe. And this is what he says. He says, here's a little encouragement to you guys from me several years ago. Small crowds can be frustrating when you've been promoting to get people to show. And only a few people actually show. And he's talking about concerts, right? He says, but I found over the years, those are some of the most humbling times. And also you learn a couple things. Number one, it's not about you. Now, he's coming from the aspect and the understanding that he's been given a gift by God. And so he wants to use that gift to honor God. It's not just simply for him. Now, again, this type of terminology may be foreign to some. But in his words, he says, it's not about you, right? This thing you're doing is not about you. Like, you're not the end goal from what you're doing. Because again, what he does with his art, he wants to send people a message that's going to change their life, help their life, engage with them on a faith level, on a spiritual level. And which is a really cool thing, because music is used spiritually, whether it's obvious to the audience, and whether it's not, or even if it's not even put out there publicly that it's a song that's going to affect you spiritually. There's just something that happens with music that just affects us. Watch a movie without music in certain areas and it'll lack effect. Watch a scary movie with no scary sounds and watch how it'll affect you, and then add the sounds later and see the difference. All right. Hear the difference, feel the difference. And so anyway, number one, it's not about you. He says, and then he says, number two, how to adapt and put on the same way, in other words, put on the show the same way for 10 people that you would do for 10,000. Who knows? They might go and tell their friends who they missed out on. Whoever shows up, give them your best. And then he says this, again, this is encouragement to artists in the Next Ones group on Facebook. I'm reading this post. From Jimmy, aka Few. Number 3 says who the real ones are, right? You see who the real ones are who are invited to your shows when your humble beginnings, right? Or you're just starting out, and or you're still doing it for many years and it's still kind of a small crowd. Number 4, how to trust God for joy in the middle of your disappointment. How to trust God for joy in the middle of your disappointment. Few, I told you I was going to share this, man, and so I'm appreciative of those who share in the Next Ones group, and I actually made I Am Few a mod in the group because he had some content to share and he was doing a good job at it. And I love that. I love the conversation in this route. I love that it continues on more than Mondays in this group on Facebook. Again, it's free of charge to join the group. It's the Next Ones. In fact, Sage just promoted one of his songs in there, right? And so you just never know who you can find in these groups here, and especially this one, the Next Ones, that is completely connected to World Renegade Music and what we're doing on Mondays. And then he says this at the end, unless you're really popping, you're going to have small crowds sometimes, and that's okay. Doesn't mean you're never going to get there. In other words, where you're wanting to be doesn't mean you're never going to get there. It just takes patience and a dope community like this one to really get you to where you want/need to be. And he says, God bless you guys. So I really love that. And I wanted to start off this live by sharing that, because a lot of artists have been submitting music, and quite frankly, I'm pretty sure you haven't been popping in your concerts, because I haven't seen really any posts of you performing or any bookings or anything like that. And I can totally see that can be discouraging to some, especially if you want to do that, especially if you feel like you deserve that, or you're good enough for it, or something's dried up that was once there. I don't know where you're at as an artist, but I do know this. I do know that when you're an artist, discouragement can come in many, many forms. Why is this not being streamed? Why is this not being heard? Or whatever the case is. Music Mondays is the beginning, the start of a community. This is a brand new community. This is a whole new crowd I'm reaching here of artists who are like-minded, who know they're gifted or want to become better at their craft, and to have this opportunity to showcase their sound, get feedback from yours truly, who does this for a living, who's done many, many amazing things and stuff where, if someone were to ask me to do something that somebody else would jump to, I would say, no, I'd rather not. You know, basically I've done things that I just, you know, once you do certain things, it's just no big deal anymore. But for me, my desire because of that is I know so many people want opportunities, and I'm here for that. And whatever platform I have anywhere across Facebook, 12,000, Instagram, 11,000, what else? The Spotify, on my Spotify platform. What else? YouTube, over 6,000. Again, organically and reach-wise, we don't know what happens with when something goes out there. But the intent and the purpose is to get you in front of people, and again, to hang out with me and me share my expertise to get you to where I've gone and to get you even to where I'm headed. And I want to bring people with me as well. So that's, again, the intention of Music Mondays, period. That's really what it is. There's nothing more to it. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get into this first submission here tonight. Those of you watching on YouTube and Facebook, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you hit the bell on YouTube for notifications. And don't forget, every single Monday at 9 p.m., this is where it pops, baby. So go ahead and submit your song now, worldrenegademusic.com/submit. Again, follow the next one's playlist. Let's get into this first song of the night. Let's get into this first song of the night. I had to give a long introduction because I just had to. This is my show, so I have to talk and I have to share. And it is what it is. So let's get this thing popping, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a submission from Jericho. Jericho is a talented artist. I said a little bit about him last week and the week before and the week before. And anytime he submits music, because he is a talented young fellow from Kentucky with a beard of a god. I'm just kidding. But lowercase g. So shout out to Jericho. He laid some guitars for me. Because of this Music Mondays thing, I never knew him until Music Mondays. And he laid some awesome guitar on one of my upcoming Christmas songs. And I'm going to feature on a song with him as well, because he sent me a song via Music Mondays to feature me. I said yes, live and direct, live in front of y'all. And we're going to do that. Probably more than one, for sure. And I also designed his cover. Jericho, I designed Jericho's cover recently. You see what I'm saying? This Music Mondays thing, stuff happens. It's just like one day I'm doing Music Mondays, next day I'm doing a cover for someone I never knew that I just met from Music Mondays. Come on, somebody. All right, so let's get into this first song here. Jericho, talented artist, said enough. We'll get into it and hear the song, see what it's all about. It's called Celeste. It is called Celeste. And this is an unreleased song that he produced and he mixed it himself. All right, so let's get into it right now. Surprise when I look at her, I fall back in love every time. And I still get nervous like I was 17 again. Holding your hand, you holding mine. Trying to make you laugh in the back of the class. Now we're going on together, just having a blast. And your smile keeps driving me wild. Make a grown man's heartbeat stop on a dime. Oh, you'll always be the only one for me. Shining bright. Wow. Alrighty. Alrighty. That was Jericho with a song that is unreleased called Celeste. Yo, shout out to Jericho on that. Those of you in the comment section on YouTube and Facebook, what do you think on that song that you just heard? It's unreleased. Artist goes by the name of Jericho, Jericko. And again, comment your thoughts below in the comment section. This is an unreleased song. Listen, Jericho, I'm going to say this. I think it sounded great. Especially when the background vocals hit. Love the fact that your vocals are now sounding super polished, again, as a result of getting your room acoustically treated to the best of its ability or your ability. And that's it, really. You don't need anything else. It sounds great. And so Jericho said, shout out to my wife for the inspiration. Of course, man. Listen, for those of us married folks, like any song about love, even if it's not directly said, it's as a result of what we've experienced with the woman of our dreams. Now, I can only speak for myself, but I'm sure Jericho, because what he just said, loves his wife immensely. And he just made a song inspired by that. And so, is that her name, though? Is her name Celeste? Anyhow, sound like it could be used in a Disney animation scene, someone says. I mean, that's true. And so this is the deal. One thing I would love to hear differently in that song, Jericho, is the drums. The drums, I feel like they can be given another bit of life. And I think this was the same issue with one of your other pop songs that you submitted. Something was kind of iffy about the snare. But other than that, Jericho, really, that's the only thing. And don't get me wrong, with sounds like this, I feel like the trap and rap records, you've got that on lock, like the drums. There's something about drums in regards to pop music, and especially this kind of music, that those kind of sounds are difficult to come by. And a lot of times, the same kind of processing you would use on drums that were in trap songs or rap beats, that same kind of processing and compression or whatever the case is, you can't utilize it the same way on a song like this, because it loses its analog-esque sound, and then it gets replaced for more of a robotic, super quantized, super crunch sound. Excuse me. And so, so I think it was really the drums for me that could definitely use some sprucing up. The snare and the kick. Hi-hats are okay. Maybe, a little, I would say, I think hi-hats were fine. The vocals were beautiful. I think this was one of your cleanest songs vocally. And lyrically, really, to be honest. Jericho says, maybe you put out a pop drum pack. I should down the line. Once I release my pop record, my record that I've been working on for 5 years, that I've obviously stopped working on for many, 2-3 years, but I can't wait to release that. Maybe at that point, right? Honestly, I think, we could talk about that, Jericho. Actually, just maybe hit me up about the drums. Well, once I'm not, my studio space here is not treated yet. I don't have in fact, one of my speakers is out. I'm still waiting on an order of my new gear. Got a new interface in the box. I haven't taken it out yet, but Jericho, definitely hit me up on that, and we can definitely add some sugar to that spice. All right. Shout out to Jericho on that unreleased song called Celeste. We're gonna get to this next submission here tonight, but before we do that, ladies and gentlemen, where you are watching, you can submit your song tonight, whether it's an R&B song, a love song, a pop song, a club song, a church song, a wordy song, a not wordy song, an instrumental even. If it's a beat, you might be able to make a sale tonight, live, right now. It doesn't matter what genre it is, what style it is, preferably clean radio edits, right? Preferably. If you got what you got, send it. I want to hear it anyway. But worldrenegademusic.com/submit is where you can submit your music to be heard. Not only heard, but given feedback, and really, you're going to excel because of it, period. That's it. That's just what it is. Yeah, no, for sure. Guidance on pop music. Absolutely. Absolutely. I actually have an artist that I'm going to be working with who they reached out to me about a month ago to work on their pop. It's like a pop rap record, but they're primarily more of a pop artist, which I love. And I really just want to do pop only, right? Not even rap, period. But Anyway, that's just me. Shout out to Luke Alexander, who not only did he just comment on Instagram, he is the next submission here tonight. So where you're watching, ladies and gentlemen, you can submit worldrenegademusic.com/submit. If you have something to promote, ladies and gentlemen, you can do that as well. Get a promotional full screen spot and mention during the live video on Monday. Of course, on Instagram, you're just going to hear it, but everywhere else, you will see it. You will taste it. You will smell it. The live full screen mentioned during live video broadcast at the beginning, middle, and end for an entire month. That's right. 1 month of promotion for your song, your product, your shirt, your line, your store, your company, whatever it is. Promo at worldrenegademusic.com. That's promo at worldrenegademusic.com. All right, let's get into this next submission here. Luke Alexander, he just submitted a song, and this is unreleased. This is unreleased, and if I'm not mistaken, yes, it is a song that will be released in his upcoming EP called Medicine. So he's got a new EP coming out. It's not out yet, but it's called Medicine. Remember that name because this will be a good EP that you're going to want to listen to, all right? Especially if you love this style of music, which is current, which is on trend, which is getting better and better as time went on. When I heard Luke Alexander's first submission to now, he's been just growing and his sound has been getting better, more polished, and he's fairly new to music. But his father originally, I'm assuming, put him on to it because his father was into hip hop and rap before he was born. And so I love that generational deal there. But all right, this song is called Tell Me. It's called Tell Me, mixed by my brother John Paul, producer Yusei. Is that how you say it? Yusei? Yusei? Y-U-S-E-I? Yusei? Yusei? You say what? What do I say? Anyway, here, the song is called Tell Me. Let's go ahead and give it a whirl. Let's give it a whirl. Y'all ready online? Let me get some feedback on it. Let's get it.
Your precious smile, but devil disguised. Our love was blind, yeah. You crossed the line, it's no surprise. This is goodbye, yeah. Why don't you tell me what to do without you? Can't believe what it came to. Tell me what to do without you. If only your words were true. Tell me how I'm supposed to get through. If I'm still holding on to you. Tell me how I'm supposed to get through. Yeah, can my heart be made new? Round and round we go again with your games. But for some reason I let you win always. Trying to claim that it's been on me to blame. I'm starting to notice it's been you in my way. Why can't I leave it? Cause I don't want to be mistreated. No, gotta give it up. Don't wanna be haunted. Girl, you're so heartless. Just think up in my face one last time. Why don't you tell me what to do without you? Can't believe what it came to. Tell me what to do without you. If only your words were true. Tell me how I'm supposed to get through. If I'm still holding on to you. Tell me how I'm supposed to get through. There's no surprise. Yeah, can my heart be made new?
Is that it? Whoa. Okay, that was another song that played right after. But was that it? Is that how it ends? Is that how it ends? It just ends? Was that it? What's up, Amy? How you doing? Listen, I'm live on YouTube, Facebook, and beyond. Make sure to tag your friends and share this on Facebook. Both Facebook pages this is on and the YouTube. Make sure to hit the bell for notifications. Every single Monday, I'm live for 2 hours starting at 9 p.m. What you just heard was a submission by the artist that goes by the name of Luke Alexander. This is a new song, hasn't been out yet. It's unreleased. It's unreleased, but it's about to come out. Luke, do you have a date yet for that? Let me know if you have a date yet in the comment section so I can put it out there, or at least a month. But if you don't say it, because it's better not to say it if you don't know when it's going to come out, right? It's better to actually have the date. So if you don't know, just say you don't know. But if you do know and you actually have a date, definitely let me know. I would love to let everybody know as well when it is dropping. This, dude, I love the way it ended, to be honest. Even though it ended abruptly and it faded out, like I feel like that's the final product, right? Like it faded out like that. I think that works, right? I think that actually works the way it is. It's something that you want to kind of play again, to be honest with you. Again, if you're watching me on YouTube and Facebook, please let me know if the volume in the microphone is good, right? Let me know if I have to make any adjustments, because I'm seeing that the volume seems a little lower. I just don't know exactly. But all right, Luke Alexander said yes, that's the final. And dude, I think it sounds great. You sounded good, bro. You sounded good on the song. Shout out to Luke Alexander on that song. If you want to follow him on Spotify, you definitely can. He does have a Spotify account. What is going on, Bev? How are you doing? People are in the comment section right now on Instagram telling Luke Alexander that song was great. People that don't do music, people that enjoy music and consume it and do other things, they're saying the song was great. So make sure to submit your song tonight. You never know who can follow you, be your friend, your fan from Monday and submitting your song. WorldRenegadeMusic.com/submit. That's WorldRenegadeMusic.com/submit. Static on IG. What's that? What's static on IG? Let me know what that means. What does that mean? What does that mean? Get feedback and artist assessment tonight, ladies and gentlemen. WorldRenegadeMusic.com/submit. People are talking about the song is fire. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen. All right. I want to make sure, like, find the back. What? Okay, let me know what you guys are talking about with the sound, please. Let me know what you hear in the comment section, how the sound is. Static on IG. Okay, so you hear something here. Okay, well, we'll figure that out. Ladies and gentlemen, where you're watching, you can follow the Next Ones playlist on Spotify, the Next Ones playlist on Spotify. And if you are an artist or a fan and you have a Facebook page and you want to be a part of this super exclusive group on Facebook, then by all means, you can join that Facebook group. It is called The Next Ones. Facebook.com/groups/The Next Ones. That's Facebook.com/groups/The Next Ones. It's like static on Instagram. That's interesting. I haven't heard that. But what about on YouTube and Facebook? Let me know in the comment section how everything is sounding. Again, I want to figure out what the proper setting should be. I know for a fact having the mic on the side of me and not in front of me could potentially sound strange. But my 11-year-old makes music but can't send his samples. Okay, so I just got that comment on Facebook. Lisa, well, you know, I started music at 12 years old. The first concert I ever did was I was 12 years old. It was in front of 2,000 people. I opened up for T-Bone. He wasn't, well, he still is. He's from the West Coast. He's doing this thing to this day. And I opened up for him when I was 12 years old. In fact, the first time I freestyled on stage was at that concert. And it was at the end. He called the opening acts which was just us and another group of guys. Me and my brother were performing. We were called the Cross Crew at that time. We had the super, the baggy vests, the flannel shirts, and really cool stuff on because my dad hooked us up. What's funny about it is I never forget the hat that I wore on that day for my 12-year-old performance was a Georgia Yellow Jacket. What is it? Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets? Is that what it is? And it's funny because now I live in Georgia and we were in Chicago, like just moved to Georgia about coming up on 3 years now. So it's pretty crazy. Yellow Jackets of all things on my hat. And now I see that logo everywhere. So anyway, shout out to Pops and shout out to your 11-year-old son, Lisa. I hope that he can get his stuff together and submit that because listen, what better time than now? What better time than now? All right. Where you are right now, we're going to get into the next submissions here. But as you're watching, if you have something to promote and you want to promote it, full screen spread on YouTube and Facebook. Again, YouTube and Facebook, a cumulative reach of 20,000 people. And then, of course, over time, as it's playing, because it won't be deleted, you can get a promotional full screen spot and mention during the live video, this live broadcast, at the beginning, middle, and end for an entire month. All you have to do is email promo@worldrenegademusic.com. Whatever you want to promote. It could be a new tea. It could be a new drink you're putting out. It could be a new some new merch, a new song, an album. You want it to be promoted literally 3 times in a broadcast every single Monday for a month. Yes, you never know who can be here. You never know when I'm saying the announcement, who's going to listen, who's going to follow. It's really awesome. And this is a really cool opportunity. So if you want that opportunity, promo@worldrenegademusic.com, you will get that big promo. All right. So where you're watching right now, what's up, everybody? Make sure you submit tonight to get played and heard. Let's get it. Next submission tonight. I want to make sure that the emails are working well. I hope everything is right in order and nobody's going to be furious. It usually always is, but for some odd reason, this mail app on my Apple computer, on my Macintosh, sometimes gets a little bit laggy for some weird reason. And World Renegade Music in the comments section is also having some issues with this mail app. I don't know what it is. Maybe because it's male and not female. Ooh, he went there, genderish. All right, let's get to this next submission here tonight. Shout out to Sage, S.A.G.E. We're gonna get to the submission here tonight. And again, if you're watching on Facebook and YouTube, this is your opportunity right now to send your song. But let's go ahead and listen to the song. And in the comment section, as you see that pop up, how's this sound? Comment your thoughts below. Comment your thoughts below. This song is an unreleased song. Wait a minute. Sage. Which, Sage, what do you want me to click? The SoundCloud or the file upload or the Nature of the Woods? Sage, where are you at? Let me know in the comment section. I'm asking Sage because Sage has a tendency of having me click something different, and he's a little bit of a rebellious submitter. Okay, doesn't stick to the script. He's he's go to the file. Okay, cool. Got you. Let's get it. Nature of the Woods. It's a demo. Artist goes by the name of Sage, S.A.G.E. Let's go ahead and listen to what he's got to bring to the table tonight.
I've been calling, you're not picking up. You won't be. Was it something you did that made you wanna run right out of my arms? Your fortress in the storm. For my child, I sound alarms like why? Like why you chose to do this to yourself? When I wanted you many times. Too late to turn back now. Gotta live with what you done. Sorry, Father, we did the damage. Gave us something to manage. We were up to no good. We were up to no good. The nature of the world. Mischief dripping off our lips. Why we did the damage. We were up to no good. We were up to no good. The nature of the world. Now I think it's time for you to go. Time for you to pack up. 'Cause now you gotta fight for your side. Pack up and hit the road. Got away from the sweat of your brows. From pain you'll bear a child. Turn to God in multiple ways. 'Cause they don't need to die in their sin. I'll crush the serpent's head. They'll be renewed again. Sorry,
Yeah. All right. Shout out to Sage on that one. He came with the biblical baddie music. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is that love making once you're married kind of music, don't you think? It's better that way. Shout out to Sage on that. Jacob Ed. Do I even say your name right on here? She said, "I'm drinking water because the song was so hot. I started sipping water." Well, yes and no. But by the way, you need to submit a song tonight. People need to hear your music. Where's the songs? Where are they? Oh, I haven't released since 2000. Send it. WorldRenegadeMusic.com/submit. Jacobed. Oh, Jacobed. Okay. Jacobed is the way you pronounce it on Instagram. By the way, for those of you that want to engage in the conversation, you might be saying, well, where's my friends? Where's all the community and the conversation? Hot on Instagram. But, it's kind of funny. It's like you win some, you lose some. Like you get a better audio experience, better visual experience, all these graphics on the screen. And then on Instagram, you get all the comments. So, it is what it is. We're figuring out what it looks like to be live multi-platform and seeing what works best. By the end of about 2 months, well, let me just say by the end of October, I'm going to look at the analytics and how Facebook performed using this tech and YouTube, and then see what to cut off, what to continue, and see what happens there. Because one thing I don't want to do is put this stream in a platform that it doesn't belong or that doesn't deserve to be, because there's some amazing talent that has come here every single Monday, and I want the best for him. So shout out to Sage on that song. I think, dude, that song there, my friend, had a beautiful vibe to it. I think that given the right mix, that song can definitely take off, especially if you own the production. If you own the production, that is super key, right? If you own the production on that, you own the beat, then I think that's amazing. The other thing is, if you don't, you can get a person like, I don't want to sign him up, but somebody who plays guitar like Jericho, see what he can do and twang up. And then there's a whole new track there that you own the rights to. And so I'm excited for what you have to release, Sage, and what you're about to put out. If I'm not mistaken, Sage, do you have a new song releasing anywhere? Is it going to be releasing Spotify? Is that what the deal is? Again, worldrenegademusic.com/submit is where you can submit your song tonight to get played. Not only to get played, but in the comment section to get slayed and relayed with love and flames. And of course, if you got the goodness. If you don't, then of course you'll get some other type of comments. But you're going to hear the truth. Now, granted, those of you watching right now, maybe for the first time on YouTube or Facebook, you're like, well, you're not giving the brief artist assessment. You're not. The guys who are submitting right now, they do it so frequently that there's not much I'm missing with what they're posting. But I do in the next couple weeks, if I don't see any any great posts from these guys, then they're gonna get it. You're all gonna get it on Instagram, because you guys need to be coming up with the rollout strategy for your songs in order for them to be truly seen and heard. It's going to be on all streaming. Sage, okay, awesome. I'm getting a mix right now. This song or the one that you're dropping soon that you promoted on the Next Ones group on Facebook? Let me know in the comments real quick. But for those of you that are watching right now, go ahead and DM your artist friends right now. Share this video, and of course, send music. WorldRenegadeMusic.com/submit. That's right. I'm tapping that right now. On Instagram, you can't see it. I'm tapping it on YouTube and Facebook. Boom, 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 boom. Alrighty. So this song. Okay, Sage. Dope. Yeah, definitely. Own that joint. Jacobed said, oh, that's what I need, the rollout strategy. You should do a little live or workshop. Listen, Jacobed, okay? I have shared some bit of rollout strategy. I should come out with some type of course for the website, World Renegade Music. But what I do have is something live, right? You can connect live with me for 1 hour via my website, worldrenegademusic.com. And I would love to help with the rollout strategy, because you need content. Content creation is important. How are you going to do it? Time frame is very important. Sending it to distribution is important. How you're pitching it is important. All of this is important. So many times as artists, we focus on the song, but we're never looking at the full picture. You need to be able to have the complete movie of your song for it to reach its full effectivity. If you don't have that rollout strategy, you're just throwing dirt at the wall. That's all you're doing, right? Dirt is good, right? Especially because you can sow something in the dirt and water hits it and it's just a whole process. But dirt at the wall in and of itself, I mean, what can it really do? Nothing. Just like the song that you put out without a rollout strategy will do nothing for you. But if you do plan that and strategize that well, then all of a sudden you're going to see streams pick up, fans come in, likes come in like you never had because you're having content. Now, again, not everybody can just conjure up ideas. That's why there's media agencies, ad agencies, people you hire to do that stuff. People have hired me to promote them, to do their branding, to do their visuals, to do the I don't share this often, right? But that's a part of what I do. I don't share it because it's just it's not something I don't think of really on Mondays, but it's a part of it because as an artist, especially as an independent artist with my own independent label, it's like you're doing everything essentially on your own because you've had to and because you've known how for so long. But for those of you that are artists that have just started doing music, it's going to be it's easier now to learn things, right? Because of tutorials and YouTube and things. But it's going to take you a lot longer, even in this sped up, speedy age of content, right? Content being thrown up and thrown at you every single day. So Luke Alexander asks, AC, you do album cover art? Yes, I can do album cover art. And it's funny, I mentioned this earlier. I just did the single cover for Jericho's new song. He had told me an idea. I told him, hey, reach out to me if you need something XYZ. He reached out. He gave me a paragraph, and I said, word. I saw the picture of his album cover, and I don't have it on the screen here. Maybe I'll show it next week or when the song drops, show him some love. But yeah, I saw the picture of him drawn like a cartoon with a rose on the side of his face because of some line that he really wanted to emphasize, and boom, put it together. Anyway, I say that to say I've done that for me countless times. I would love to, in some way, shape, or form. Again, worldrenegademusic.com. You can reach out to me, whatever your budget allows. You see everything there. It's there. I'm available. You just gotta, do what you gotta do, right? So shout out to my friends right here on Instagram commenting. I'm just trying my best to read all these comments now. We were going viral for 4 days. Too Good to Me. Okay, so Jericho's promoting it. Too Good to Me, out October 7th. That's the song I did the cover for. Too Good to Me. And he sent it here, actually. And this is where it was first heard. I'm about to start producing again. I think it's about that time. Sage, go ahead, bro. Might as well start, bro. Start now because, again, it's easier now to do things than ever before. Is it easier to break through? And yes. There's a lot of things that are simplified now in 2021 for sure. So anyhow, let me just check these comments real quick on Facebook and YouTube as well, just because I don't want to miss anything there. And by the way, thank you so much for watching. Shout out to Joe Gonzalez, says, hi, this is Joseph. I met you at Gilroy concert and San Jose. I'm 11 and I'm going to submit a song. All right, Joe. Shout out to you, Joe. I would love to hear it. We would all love to hear it here tonight. All right. And for days and decades to come. worldrenegademusic.com/submit is where you can submit your song. So let's get it. Morality says, I'll pay you $300. For my jersey, yes. Yeah, sure. Fine. I'll say yes. As far as submissions, I'm getting some conflicted information here on some submissions. Not what I just read. I'm not talking about Facebook, but I am talking about something else. I'm getting a side note here. But I don't see any new emails here, so I don't know what the issue is. Regardless, you can submit tonight, worldrenegademusic.com/submit, where you can get played, direction, clarity, opportunities to be playlisted as well. And this is really, really an amazing thing because I can't, when I found out the cool, okay, something just covered my screen here. Okay, how do I close this? Oh my goodness, what an annoying thing. Anyway, when I found out that, you know, the Next One's playlist, it's kind of funny. I kind of forgot. But when I saw that the Next One's playlist is on my Spotify profile, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's right there. So when all these people are following me and over 1 million people on this new song, it's on all these playlists, like with what's his name, Mark Anthony and XYZ and all these people, I'm like, oh snap. I'm like, yo, the Next One's playlist is on my profile. So someone has to just click me, scroll once, there it is, the Next One's. And again, my heart is for you to get streams, extra revenue even. Of course, it's half a penny, more than half, less than half a penny you get per stream. But as they add up, everything counts. Literally, everything counts. And so my hopes is for the Next One's playlist to expand. And once we get to 100 likes on the Next One's playlist, I'm doing a giveaway. I'm doing a cash giveaway. Once we hit 200, another cash giveaway, 300, 400, we're doing that. So make sure where you are on Facebook and YouTube, you follow that. It is a clean playlist. You don't got to be scared of what song's coming next. They're all going to be great. They're all going to be good feels on the Next One's playlist. You can go ahead and follow that playlist right now on Spotify. And if you are an artist or somebody who is a fan of good music, you can be a part of this super exclusive group on Facebook, which is gaining traction by other people posting, which is awesome. Shout out to Sage, shout out to Few. That's the whole intention. I wasn't going to carry the group on my shoulders. I just wanted to initiate it, start it, and come in for conversation in different posts when need be. But I wanted the people, you, the artists, the fans, to continue the conversation on there, the Next Ones. And of course, any question you have, if I see it, by all means, I'm going to answer that. So the Next One's playlist on Facebook, it's super exclusive. There it is. Oh, Morality said, Cruz, I'm down to submit a whole project for 300. Is that what it all equates to? Is that what it equates to tonight? Morality, listen, I'm mixing, and I have mixed Morality, which, by the way, Morality, I want to mix some new stuff from you because I know we have this song that's been sitting in the queue. But because Morality's come to me for certain things, I'll say yes. If you want to submit a whole project tonight, Morality, or coming up, let me know, and we'll work that out. So, ladies and gentlemen, where you are tonight, everything seems to be working here now. WorldRenegadeMusic.com/submit is where you can send music tonight. It is 9:56 p.m., meaning we just hit our first hour. And this is also the first time that I'm being divided in comments, but I'm trying my best to scroll and get back in to where I need to be. So, ladies and gentlemen, whether you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram, thank you so much for tuning in. I've got this show going on for another hour, but let's see who brings the heat tonight. So far, Jericho, so far, Sage, so far, Luke Alexander have done some really, really incredible jobs at sending and submitting some really, really cool songs. Sage is about to have his song mixed, the one he just submitted. Luke Alexander has that song already good to go. And it's going to come out on his EP, Medicine. And then Jericho himself has that single that I would love to kind of help with the drum aspect on it because it needs some refreshment on that. But other than that, I'm super excited to hear these awesome cuts, man. These awesome songs that have been submitted live on Monday. And again, for those of you that have something to promote, by all means, this is your time, ladies and gentlemen. This is your time. Every single Monday, you can have an opportunity to promote your song, your label, your product, your store. It doesn't matter what it is. I will go ahead and get you a promotional full screen spot and mention during the live video broadcast every Monday in the beginning, the middle, and the end of the broadcast. That's right, 3 times, 3 opportunities to get a shout out every single Monday for a month. All you have to do is email promo@worldrenegademusic.com. So if you have an album coming out, if you have a product, a merchandise coming out, anything you have that you're putting out to the world, I would love to help in promoting that, but you have to go through the steps. promo@worldrenegademusic.com. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you that are coming in right now, where are you guys watching from? Give me some comments below. Yo, someone on YouTube just said, this is cool, long way from Fat Ark Records Day. Yo, who is that? Who's A. Franco? Who is that? Yo, shout out to I don't know who this is, but guess what? He said, this is cool, long way from Fat Ark Records days. Y'all don't understand. I'm going to tell you a little story right now. In the meantime, between time, again, as I'm talking, you can submit. Uncle Louis' nephew. Give me some more. It's my mind. I'm asking, remind me who you are. But Uncle Louis' nephew. Anyway, look, let me say this. My man, he said Fat Ark Days. Yo, Fat Ark Rex, shout out to my pops. My pops is right here. Built your studio. Oh, yo, you're the nephew of Louis who built my studio when I was 12. He's watching from YouTube right now. I got to shout you out. Yo, bro. Yo, this is iconic moment here. Live and right here. This is live, bro. Big Louis, look, I was telling, my goodness. Don't get me on a tangent. I'm going to stop as soon as I get a submission. So if you want me to be quiet, you send a submission. I'm done. But worldrenegademusic.com/submit to submit your song tonight. But the nephew of the dude who built my studio as a 12-year-old is in the YouTube comments right now. He just entered the chat. So that's a throwback because I always reference my 12-year-old studio days and how awesome that studio was. Do you remember that studio, A. Franco? Do you remember? Because if you did, woo! That joint was hot. Dude, shout out to iFocus and Pro. For those of you that don't know, that's my pops in the comment section. You see him, that's my pops right there. You know what I'm saying? He's Arab and black, but that's my pops. You know what I'm saying? And so, look, A. Franco says this, and I'm putting him on the front screen in the comments everywhere on Instagram. He said, bro, you blew my mind with the beats as a 12-year-old, bro. Dude, shout out to you, bro. This guy's giving proof. He's living proof of what I'm telling y'all. But y'all know what I'm talking about. But listen, this is a blast from the past. I just had to. Acid Pro. My man, you remember the program I used. He said Acid Pro. Shout out to you, bro. We got to connect. I don't know what you're doing on Facebook. Hit me up on Instagram, bro. If you're on Instagram, I would love to connect. That's throwback, bro. That's throwback. Shout out to 12-year-old, bro. Sheesh. Mira, Andrea, ¿cómo está? Listen, submit your song, Andrea. I know you got your song, your R&B hit that you did in college. You got it, right? You ready? It's called College Girls or something. College Girls, it's so darn night. Right? Was that not you? Anyway, shout out to this story on YouTube right now. Fat Ark Records was the name of our record label when I was a shorty. That was my pops, Fat Ark. We had the whole logo. It was so dope. It was Noah's Ark with 2 big speakers coming out of it. It was crazy, bro. There was events that my dad threw, and bro, Fat Ark Records, bro. We had bro. Every single weekend we had my studio was full with tons of guys. My dad would make connections with guys, and I'll be engineering records when I was 12 years old in the basement. And sometimes I'd be mad at my dad. I said, Dad, I don't want to do this. I want to break dance. And I was all just like, what? And so I'm sorry about that, Dad. By the way, my dad's in the comments. I'm so sorry I put you through that. I should have been more responsible in realizing that this was bigger than me, but it was hard to understand at that age, right? But shout out to this is real life, bro. I had the t-shirt. A. Franco says he had the Fat Ark t-shirt. I remember the Fat Ark t-shirt, all black with the silver logo, and I think there was white ones as well. Fat Ark Records, bro, straight up. So when are we doing our song? Let's go. Are you ready for the vocals? Let's do it. Send the vocals. Listen, we're looks like we're gonna be playing a whole album tonight. By the way, for those of you that want to submit, you're going to have to cut in line. If you want to cut in line, you're going to have to cut in line now because somebody's going to probably submit their whole album right now. So listen, worldrenegademusic.com/submit is where you can get your song heard, played, given feedback, and more. I love the Music Mondays community. This so far has been my now I'm getting more what is it called? I'm getting more accustomed to going live on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. So I'm able to, I know maybe some of you guys this is not the best way to do it where I'm looking down and looking, because if I don't make eye contact with you, you might be like, well, he's not looking at me. I'm sorry. Or you might be saying, he's not looking at us. I'm looking at you. What about now? What about one eye over here and one eye over here? Cockeyed? No, I don't want to be cockeyed. That's not what I want to be. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, worldrenegademusic.com/submit is where you can submit your songs to be heard. And if you have a product to promote, then by all means, promo@worldrenegademusic.com. You get a promo 3 times per broadcast every single Monday for a month. All right. That's promo@worldrenegademusic.com. That's the email you can definitely email. And for those of you watching right now, as soon as the next submission comes in, you got to type your most amazing, epic, or trollish feedback ever. because I'd love to see it. Make sure Charity just said on Instagram, "You're not looking at us." I'm so sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm torn. It's like I'm torn between two lovers. I'm just kidding. Even though I do have a story about 8th grade where I did have 2 girlfriends. By the way, if one of you is watching, I'm sorry about that. I had 2 girlfriends in 8th grade. It was bad. I was a bad boy. Okay. I was a bad boy. So I'm going to get out of my old school feels because I was about 12 years old at that time too. So I had a studio, had 2 girlfriends. I mean, and then they were fighting with each other in the hallway. I remember that. Again, I'm sorry that everyone had to witness that. They started fighting in the hallway. Their friends were fighting in the hallway. It was crazy. World Renegade Music said he ain't loyal. No. Now I'm loyal. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm loyal to the death. Now I'm loyal, baby. 12 years in this, baby. You see what I'm saying? Which ring? This ring, baby. You see what I'm saying? The one with the diamonds in it, baby. Diamonds encrusted. This is the only time. See, I'm not going to flex on my diamonds. I'm not going to flex on my gold. I'm not going to flex on my 24 karat. I'm not going to flex on my silver. I'm going to flex on the diamonds in this ring right here. Shit. Wait. Sheesh. Sheesh. Let me see. Can y'all see it on Facebook? No? Wait. How about now? Is this? I have to. Okay, never mind. Anyway, you get the idea. You get the idea, baby. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't loyal in 8th grade. And then I have another story too when I was a young adult, actually, where I also was trapped in a triangle. But I'm not going to share that right now. This is not my Adriel relationship stories. We're going to get into this next submission here tonight. And it looks like it looks like someone sent their entire album tonight to get feedback. So if you want to cut any of his songs, now you're going to have to do what it do. So somebody just sent their entire album right now to get feedback live and direct. So for those of you on YouTube and Facebook, if you want to cut in line, you can, but it's completely up to you. That's right. You can submit your song at worldrenegademusic.com/submit. Make sure to follow the Next Ones group on Facebook too. Do not forget that. That community is super awesome, and it's just starting out. It's dry, but it's so cool because people are still posting in there even while it's dry. That's what's awesome about it. All right. Shout out to Ado Beats. What's going on? My man Proverbs and Solomon said he sent the whole album like it's 2004. Let's go. Let's go. But do I have the album yet? Hold up. World Renegade Music. Where's the album? Thank God for how you're dealing. Yeah, for sure. You know, and I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? So I loved God. I was a kid though. And I guess I never told my parents that I had. Anyway, that's another story. We'll get into that a little bit more like later, probably on a radio show when I'm on a radio program and we're talking about relationship. Did he say radio program? Yes, I did. Radio program. Okay. How long is the album? I don't know. I don't know how long the album is. We're going to find out. We're going to find that out. And this is where you in the comment section could say, yo, I would skip this record if I was listening to it in the whip. Or you can say, yo, let that ride. Or you can say, yo, I definitely eat a slice of cake to this. Or you can say, oh my gosh, I would love to see him performing with this song, take his shirt off halfway and then put it back on. I don't know. I don't know what you're into. I'm just saying that's what you can do. All the feedback is up to you. That's what you can do. All the feedback is up to you. I didn't even mean to rhyme, but I always do all the time. Oh my gosh, I'm blowing my mind. It's so sublime. What in the world's going on? All right, there's no mountain that I can climb. All right, ladies and gentlemen, worldrenegademusic.com/submit. You can submit your tune tonight. And listen, it looks like I have, where's the album though? I just want to make sure that World Renegade Music, what's the deal here? Where is it? Where's the stuff? Where's the goods? Where are the goods? Oh, here it is. This is, what? Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so I don't have that yet, so we're going to get to the next submission here tonight. It looks like, because I don't have the album yet, we're going to get into this real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a submission from Q. I just got the submission right now. And until I get some answers about the album, then let me know about that as well. So let's get into this, ladies and gentlemen. The song is called Whoa. It's a master. Album is on its way. Okay, cool. So listen. Okay, send the song now because as soon as we get into the album, unless morality wants to be cool with it and say, okay, cool, let them slide real quick. That's how morality. If not morality, no pressure. If you want me to go straight through your whole thing, I go straight through your whole album because this man just paid like $400. So anyway, let's go. First song is called Whoa, or not first song. This song from Q is called Whoa. It's a master. It is released, so that means Q, if it's good, it goes straight on the playlist. And guess what, Q? I'm not gonna leave you hanging. It's gonna go on the playlist tonight because I have the window open now. Like I have the Spotify list open. It's because I didn't have it open last time. I didn't know what was going on, but now I do. So again, if you submit a song, ladies and gentlemen, and your song is released and it's not more than a year and a half old, then it will be placed on the playlist. Preferably keep it within the year. You know, I really don't. Let's just there's some rule here. At least the year, right? I mean, preferably. But if it's a banger and no one's heard it, yo, my heart goes out to you. And yes, I'll add it to the playlist even if it's 2 years old. Fine. But it has to be a banger and it has to be good. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this song here tonight. Before we get into this whole submission that was just sent right now, an entire album, well, that's about to be sent. So if you want to get in line, you have to get in line now because, again, we have a whole album we're going to go through. And I need y'all help because we're going to go ahead and go through it. I need y'all help. So let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. This song is called Whoa. Featured artist is Nyx, N!X. Producer is Prim. Wow, these names are, what are these anime names, bro? Nyx, Prim. And the mixing engineer is Huseki. Huseki, Prim, Nyx. Q is the artist name. Yo, it looks like, okay, cool. So it looks like something was sent to the wrong email. But anyway, let's get that. World Renegade Music's on it. I know they're on it. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Huseki, Q, Prim, Nyx, and we are the Power Rangers. All right, here we go. Whoa. Song's called Whoa.
Simple, follow him, Google life, you go. No strings, Geppetto. Live life free from the chains like light work. Simple, follow him, Google life, you go. No strings, Geppetto. Live life free from the chains like I'm always on casual, but my God, always on time. Woo! If you were happy to catch, so I know there's no cap, you light up your future. Suture the damage, remove all the wounds like a sensu. Power will suit, will he do what Lucy wish she could do? Try to pull back to the pit. Ooh, I'ma get started like Red do. Weapon with me slicing like I'm Ichigo. Stepping past the shorty cause I see how low. He got a yachty in bars, blocking the strings of my heart, yeah. Put me in orbit with stars, now I just soak in the sun, yeah.
Whoa, what is you talking about? You barely open your Bible but running the church. Now you just running your mouth. One of the church and his people start turning so evil. Y'all do it for money and clout. How do you not see the damages? Why are we panicking? Trouble starts knocking and we standing still like a mannequin rambling. Please make it stop. Jesus is coming, you ready or not? Y'all on the sand, I stand on the rock. How is he Christian is still at the top of the pyramid clearing it? How did he pop? When you start flipping, it's harder to flop. Speaking the message is better than box. The spirit be fighting, they love when it drops.
Light work, simple. Follow him, Google life, you go. No strings, Geppetto. Live life free from the chains like light work, simple. Follow him, Google life, you go. No strings, Geppetto. Live life free from the chains like
Woo! Yeah, a little clip at the end, but hey, that's all right. Dude, very, very hype, good, straight to the point, wasn't boring. Everything you want in a rap song was there. This needs to, now, Q, I don't know what you did as far as playlists are concerned. Are you on any playlist? Let me know in the comment section. Obviously, if it's already out, there's nothing really you can do about that. But let me know because this song, man, this song is, I just added it to the next one's playlist right now. But this is one of those songs that honestly, bro, like things are, so I don't want to say too much, but trust me, in the background, guys, whatever door is open for me, I want to bring people with, and of course, opportunities and extending it to those who submit on Monday. But yeah, I mean, honestly, okay, the Raps Up. Anything else? Is it on anything else? Yeah, dude, this is a good song. Honestly, I wish I wish that I wish I could just send it in, bro. So there's a lot of things in the background there's several libraries that I'm affiliated with, friends, people, executive people, and Spotify and different things. People I'm coming in contact with. I don't want to say too much, but stuff's happening, and I would love, at the very least, right? At the very least, bro. Like, I just want to let you know, if I did have the opportunity, I would love to put that somewhere. But, again, we'll see what happens. But other than that, that song's going to last for at least a few years. What I mean by that is if that song doesn't pop right now, if you keep putting out consistent music, Q, that song could be heard eventually. So anyway, shout out to Q, QEW. If you want to follow him on Spotify, you can find him on the Next One's playlist very easily. He'll be on the top. The Next One's playlist, or he'll be in the playlist, period. I don't think I put it in order quite yet. Yes, now it is. He'll be right at the top in about a second. So yeah, that song "Whoa" is on the top right now. Okay, let's get into the next submission here tonight, and then I just got a notification that my man's album should be in my Gmail. I got to make sure. World Renegade Music at Gmail. Where would it? Okay, so let me see again. Okay, I got it. I got Morality's album right here. So let's run up this submission that slid in right before. I got it. And we'll get into it right now. Song is called Soldier. Morality's in California, so it's early for him. We're about to get into someone submitted their whole album, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you coming in right now, somebody submitted their whole album. So we're going to go ahead and show him some love and give him feedback on each song. If you want to skip the line, you can. But honestly, Morality just, he wanted to steal the show tonight, and he's potentially doing that right now. So this song is called, by Matt Wallace, it's called Soldier. Featured artist is K Wills. Let me give it some feedback here, and let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. Those of you in the comment section, I need y'all to leave your feedback on this one as well. Again, shout out to Q on the last submission. Thank you for submitting. Yeah, it's only 7 o'clock. Look at that. It's ripe. It's ripe. And thank God we were able to sleep in a little bit today. And man, we kind of slept in, bro, till 9, bro. Back in the day, sleeping in was like 2 p.m. Now, sleeping in is like 8:30. I slept in. Anyway, file upload Soldier. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Song's called Soldier by Matt Wallace.
I am a soldier in the army. I am marching. I am claiming victory. I will not give up. I will not turn around. I am a soldier marching heaven bound. Here I stand. My God needs me.
There's one name that broke the chains, demons in dismay. When I spoke the name, don't even see them in the way. Embarking the worship, sparking the wordsmith can't man. Darken the verse with false identity. It's the cross that remedies. Men of the lost, rushing in like the wind at Pentecost. Many men have lost the vision, just in it for the plaque like dental floss. I know the spirit's working cause I'm sore there. Got my sword here, this is warfare. Right now it's lights out, no fright out. This hype shout like a lighthouse. Oh, so bad and scary. You ain't no adversary. Into the pigs, see that pork run. No more life from the forked tongue. Sorry you had a short run, back to the pit where you came from. Oh, bet you'll love it in there. Sorry, I'm too covered in prayer. Swinging verses like a claymore. Need I really say more? My debts have been paid for. Walking in the sun, man, what you throwing shade for? This medium's my chariot and speeding as I'm sharing it. The enemy's so scared of it. His pieces like the seat that I'm sitting on. The horses like this beat that I'm ripping on. The spirit's like the force that keeps me spinning on, man. The sermon's like the rains, helping me maintain in tough terrain. Worship's like my archer, promise like a guillotine. It can kill a fiend, it's still a dream. I can feel his will in me when I get a still swing.
I cannot be discouraged enough to turn me aside. I cannot lose enough to cause me to quit. I am committed. I am a soldier.
Perfect, but this verse is so diverse. It's reversing curses, putting serpents in hearses when I disperse this. First to murk this, fervent purpose, cause the servant's fervent. Can't reverse the verdict, cause the hurt's been serviced. Faith is like my Teflon, rep strong, better when left on. With my deck on, come and get stepped on. The war of the flesh on. I ain't backing down like what's cracking now. Soldier in the army of the most high. Enemy quicker to boast, bigger than most. He figure he close to tricking the host, big as a ghost. Put him on the spick of the roast. Little bit smoke, a little bit gross, shifting the coast. Like it's high tide, this guy died like drive-bys with my stride. I fly by like light speed, come fight me. And the god I follow, I'm like Ivan Drago and y'all Apollo.
I do not need to be pampered, petted, primed up, pumped up, picked up, or pepped up. Devils cannot defeat me. People cannot disillusion me. Weather cannot weary me. Sickness cannot stop me. Battles cannot beat me. Money cannot buy me. Governments cannot silence me. And hell cannot handle me. I will win because I am a soldier.
I put the belt of truth on, fighting for the kingdom, the helmet of salvation. It's for me to chase him, the gospel of peace truly walks with me. Must have on the shield of faith with the righteousness breastplate. I need the sword of spirit to let them know that I'm not kidding. Now I got the armor of God to defeat these odds. I'm always on the battlefield fighting just to see what's real. When these demons are constantly feeding off of me, bleeding, I've been misleading on what I've been reading. He's been hearing me pleading, he's who I believe in after seeing him bleeding just from being beaten. Don't you hear those trumpet sounds? We about to take them down. My flesh may be weak, but my spirit won't take defeat. Walking in the battle with the Prince of Peace, just to take his keeps.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Matt Wallace with an unreleased song called Soldier. So Matt Wallace, it looks like the featured artist is K Wills, which I almost feel like I didn't hear K Wills in this. It's weird. Anyhow, shout out to Matt Wallace. A lot of people are commenting, or not a lot, I don't want to exaggerate, but about 5 or 6 people have commented on that song. And, they're all saying some things that they're thinking. Somebody said, stop using intros and outros and fix the cadence, more energy in the flow. Vocals sound a little bit monotonous and offbeat. So sounds like Fort Minor. Anyway, so Matt Wallace, what I will say is this. I definitely hear the intent behind the song, Matt, and I think everybody in here was well-intentioned in what they're commenting. I didn't see any trolls or anything. They just really were voicing what they thought, and it looks like a number of them are artists themselves. But, what I would say is this, Matt. I would say this. The mix on the track definitely needed some work. The mix, vocals needed mixing. The overall track is just a little bit. I don't know how long you've had this song, or when you started working on it, or when you had I don't know how long you've had the beat. I can see where you were headed, and yes, there's a good message in the song. You had I like the vocal part, but it would make a lot more sense with the music video. It'll make a lot more sense with the video that somebody's using, whether in training or military, or you know what I'm saying. But as a listener, for the first time hearing you as an artist, that would definitely take away from you as an artist those long type of vocal I can't think of the word, but just having that type of sample on a song, although it was powerful in its own right, I think it takes away from you as an artist. So I would definitely use less of that. The other thing is, when it comes to the actual delivery of your vocals, they definitely need a lot of work. But you're definitely in the right direction, right? So Matt, you're definitely in the right direction. It's just, it needs some polishing to kind of take you from the level of novice to pro-am, right? Like, because it sounds like it works off the beat. I think you performing that without a beat would have more impact than you on the beat, which means one of two things. Number one, people can enjoy you as you are, period. Number two, it shows you that you have to take all that energy that you had in the original writing of your lyrics and apply it to the excellence in lining up the vocals, in properly bringing a upward trajectory to your song. And I can hear it was, again, it was almost there. It was just a matter of the excellence factor that was lacking. All right. And so from the beginning to the end, the beat was a little bit, in my opinion, and I say in my opinion because this is more, no, it's pretty objective. It's not my opinion. The beat sounds like it's a little bit older, right? That's why I asked about when you got the beat. It sounds a little bit like, man, 2012. You know what I mean? 2011. That's what it sounds like, especially with the dubstep elements in there. Sounds cool, and it could work like in certain things, but it just has that element to it. And so anyway, I want to speed this up a little bit, but shout out to you, Matt. I don't see it. Oh, I see the Instagram, but not the link. So I'm not able to click your link right now to give you a brief assessment of the Instagram. But what I would say is sharpen what you got. You've got something there, Matt. You've got something there. It's a matter of just if you can, I would, if it's your own studio or your own setup, re-record your vocals. Definitely re-record your vocals, and just polish it, and just, and in fact, I mean, sometimes we have songs that just aren't meant to be released yet, and we to put our best foot forward. So anyway, you take it, as you may, but I think there was definitely potential there, Matt, to do something good with it. It wasn't horrible by all means, by any means. It wasn't horrible at all. It was just sounding like it wasn't necessarily something that would be on everybody's playlist or bump in everybody's ride. Like, and again, you can say an argument could be, well, it's not for everybody. That's true. But it depends what you want to do with your music. Do you want to be heard? Do you want to be do you want to get out there more? Then of course you'd have to make some adjustments. But yeah, Matt, I think you got some stuff there. You're not horribly off whatsoever. Just polish it, keep doing it, put out videos where you're rapping, put out more videos and stuff like that. And I think that'll be good, man, on Instagram, to show you just your rapping, your skill. Cause it looks like you got passion, you got heart, you got a message. Keep putting that out there. You don't have to necessarily make a song out of it, but put the content out there. I think you're ready for that. I think you're more than able to do that. So anyway, shout out to you, Matt. Thank you so much for submitting. I would love to hear more from you. I would love to hear your progression. I've heard some artists already, they submit once, they hear some feedback from me, they send it again. It's getting better. And so anyway, appreciate you, Matt. Thank you so much. Shout out to Matt, ladies and gentlemen. And listen, Morality sent this whole album, and I got to start playing that. Gam Fam, you are in line for sure, but we're going to have to make some type of adjustment here. So Morality, what do you feel about me playing 2 of your tracks and going to Gam Fam and then continue your album? Let me know, Morality. It's up to you. Again, Morality dropped serious. He just dropped $400 to get this album played here. So anyway, let's just, I want to honor that, and people's dough. So let's do that. So, and of course, Gam Fam, you guys let me know in the comment section, 2 songs, Morality, and then Gam Fam, or 3. Morality, you call the shot. Tell me, so we can split it up. Okay, he says morality.com. Plug in morality.com. My man's got morality.com. Morality Volume 1. This is a 10-song instrumental mixtape, so we can split it up. Instrumental mixtape? What do you mean, instrumental? Just beats? Wait, what? Okay, this is a 10-song mixtape, so we can split it up. Okay, Morality. All right, sounds good. Let me know what you're feeling. I'll work off that. No problem. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to this Morality record. Ladies and gentlemen, where you're at. Without further ado, let's get into the first time ever on a Music Monday history that we have somebody that submitted more than 5 songs. More than 5 songs. Jericho, I think once he sent like 4, right? Or somebody did. Some artist, one of you guys sent like 4 songs in one live or something. But anyway, it's notable, quotable. Let's get into this album, ladies and gentlemen. I've got my email open here. First song is called Friendly Fire. Again, this is by Morality. Morality, Friendly Fire is the song. Let's get into it. okay, so I'm over here confused. My man just said he produced. Wait, Morality. When did you start making? Am I lost? Did we never? Did you just send me songs to mix and we did that and then that's it? Like, what's the deal, Morality? You make beats now? What's the deal? Can you let us know? You know, what's the deal with these artists making beats? That's number one. Yeah. So I would wait. So. Wait a minute. Are you saying you're playing beats on my live show and I want to rap on them though. I want to rap on them. But we're just going to hear them. So Morality, are these beats for sale? Are these beats for sale? All he's saying is welcome to morality.com. Morality.com. This is his big breakthrough here. Ladies and gentlemen, you're hearing it here for the first time on Facebook, Instagram, and all that. Morality, so are you selling these beats or are these yours or what's the deal? Is it just beats that people can't buy and they could just use? Like they don't have to contact you, they just can use it? Like fill me in, Morality, because I want this to be, consumed properly. Free, everything. Okay, cool. So people can rap on them, people can stream them, but these are your beats, you made these beats. People can take them, he said. Okay. All right. Well, this is more exciting to me than I thought it was going to be. I'm like, okay, cool. Morality's album. I'm down. I want to listen to what he got. Oh, wait. It's beats. Oh, what? Okay. All right. Well, let's get to the next one here. And if that's the case, I mean, we'll fly through these. I mean, if they're just beats. I mean, and that went hard, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you watching on YouTube and Facebook, make sure you have your headphones on. You can hear it. You can hear it. And, of course, on Instagram, y'all can't hear nothing. Because one of my speakers is not even busted. That's why I got new speakers coming on the way. Some Yamaha HSH. Holla y'all. So, all right. Where can I get them? I need 5 beats. Look at iPray.the network says I need 5 beats. A producer can sell beats on my show to rappers who are hungry and thirsty for beats. Now, you don't have to sell them crazy like me. You don't have to sell $800,000, $900,000 beats. $50. Get her $50 real quick. How long did it take you to the beat? 2 hours? Okay, fine. You made $25 an hour. It's yours. All right, anyway. Shout out to Morality. I'm not ready for this at all. Let's go. Let's get to the next one here. Let's get to the next beat here. Again, Morality submitted a whole album tonight of beats, really. That was called Friendly Fire. This one's called Omega. This track is called Omega from Morality. And we've got 9 more after that, or 8 more after that. And so let's see how it sounds. Let's get into it.
Morality.
I'm about to rap on these. Alrighty, that was track 2 off Morality's instrumental mixtape here. Those of you on Facebook, I clicked something funny, and I don't know. Is Facebook not working? I want to know, is Facebook, if someone could jump on my Facebook real quick, facebook.com/AgeRealCruise now. Let me know if it's all running really good. I can't tell on my system here. I don't know. Just let me know. Those of you watching on YouTube, thank you so much. Make sure you hit the bell for notifications when I go live every Monday at 9 p.m. and we'll build it up. So shout out to Morality. Yo, like, rap should be fun. I should rap. The only thing is, I think there might be some delay if I start rapping. Yo, did I mess something up? I don't know if I clicked something. Somebody let me know. Charity, let me know on Facebook. Somebody, real quick, on Facebook and everything, what happened. Because I think I just messed something up a minute ago. Yes, I don't know. Anyway, shout out to Morality on this instrumental beat tape right here. Let's play another one of his, third, and we'll go to GamFam's track, who submitted. And listen, if you want to submit, there's still time for you. I think we have more than enough time tonight. I might pull a little bit over after 11 o'clock tonight. So let's see. You're in for a treat then, if that's the case. So let's get into this again, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what's going on. It looks kind of interesting on Facebook and YouTube. Just want to make sure something's weird. I see you here. Okay, you see me? All right. You see me, hear me? All right, sounds good. All right. Jamil, what's going on? We're going through a whole album right now. Somebody submitted Morality. Shout out to Morality. Morality.com. All production. And we're going to get to GamFam's submission right after this as a little break between the album that he's got here. Morality.com. So let's go ahead and do this. Again, if you're watching right now on Instagram, by the way, should I start the live over on Instagram? Let me know. I won't start it live over on YouTube or anything like that, but I might start it over on Instagram, or should I just leave it? You let me know in the comment section. By the way, though, who bought a badge? Thank you for buying a badge, Icon. He's an icon. He bought a badge. For those of you that buy badges, it helps this get out there. Number one, it really does. It's weird how that works, but it shows Instagram like, oh, people actually watch this guy, and we can monetize this guy because, yeah. So you can do that. You can get a badge on Instagram. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Track number 3 on this instrumental mixtape by Morality. It's called Shaker with the 3 as an E. Instead of an E, it's a 3. Shaker. Let's go ahead and listen to it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do it. Have you ever seen somebody submit the same song in the same life? No? Are you going to do that? Are you going to do that? All right, here we go. Let's go, Morality. Let's hear it. Let's hear the banger. Shout out to Morality on that one. That was track number 3 on his instrumental mixtape, Morality.com. is where you can, I guess, get to know him and the beats. So shout out to Morality.com from the Like-Minded Gang. All right. Alrighty, cool. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this breakup of the instrumental album. I'm desperate to hear the rest. Shout out to Morality. We're going to get right back to the album. If you are submitting tonight, it's time to get in line right now because we're going through this GamFam submission, and then we're going to get to the rest of Moralities, and you can go ahead and skip the line if you want to, or just wait and just submit, and you'll get played tonight. All right, so let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. This next submission comes in from GamFam, GAMFAM. Mixing engineer John Paul. Shout out to John Paul. You already know what it is. Listen, if you need mixing, hit up John Paul via worldrenegademusic.com because that's where you can do it. Very easy, very official, very amazing, very easy. There it is. worldrenegademusic.com. And if you need a hand in mixing, if you want to learn more on mixing, I'd rather not walk you through that myself. John Paul enjoys it, I think, more than I do. And he has a great ear and he does great things. So John Paul is the mixing engineer here. Producer is Isaac Mather. Featured artist is Prodi and Nakash. Nakash and Prodi. Prodi, is that what it is? Prodi, how do you... Prodi? Like Odie and Garfield? Or is that... Anyway, shout out to GamFam. Let's get into it. It's released already, so if it's hot, it's going on the next one's playlist, big time. So let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen, called Brought It Up. It's called Brought It Up. Brought It Up. Let's get it.
I should better talk to him. Yeah. We do this cause we love you, boy.
Hey,
Let's go.
I brought it up. I know that the body done fought enough. Thought I caught your bluff. Benefit the people, not speaking to pray you heed it if you really a part of us. I brought it up. They say that it's safe, but can't wait till the day that what we need to say can be straight to your face with no borders up. And do it the way that he ordered us. Not trying to son, he done fathered us. Where I'm coming from, it is all in love. If I hold my tongue like a foreigner, if my brother's one, then I'm warning you. Pray you do the same for me if it's fruit of the spirit when hate from your tree. I never take it like you came from me, there's no pride or shame in me. Just let me know when you came that you brought it up. What if I didn't give you a word of knowledge? Tell me would you go along? Yeah. What if the word that I give you was hollow, and what if I worded it strong? Yeah. What if the word that I give you was winded, and what if the verbiage was long? We do none of that I have mentioned, but yet when you listen, you still heard it wrong. If the root of the problem is you, a juvenile mind of a fool, delusional kind of a view, wallow through the pupa, never do what the prodigals do. Came to senses, our name difference, your aim fences, claim deliverance. You do good for others, but name expenses, that's where you missed it. Wrong intentions, I'll gain interest. Our heavens are filled with haciendas. I do good for my brothers, but it's the father that aims the lenses. I pray that you get it, I'm calling your digits, the fall of a bigot. If y'all are offended, I know they prohibit, I'm not here to pivot, ignore me, I visit. I just wanna help them know the father, know the book, and I read it, the code of honor. I can see where they headed, Oklahoma, Obama. Every time they feel like it's somebody got on them. Here to give reflection of perfection, the difference in correction and directions. When they tie connection to rejection, they never realized the blessing was the lesson. I brought it up, I know that the body done fought enough. Thought I caught your bluff. Benefit the people, not speaking to pray you heed it if you really a part of us. I brought it up, they say that it's safe, but can't wait till the day that what we need to say can be straight to your face with no borders up. And do it the way that he ordered us. Not trying to son, he done fathered us. Where I'm coming from, it is all in love. If I hold my tongue like a foreigner, if my brother's one, then I'm warning you. Pray you do the same for me if it's fruit of the spirit when hate from your tree. I never take it like you came from me, there's no pride or shame in me. Just let me know when you came that you brought it up.
I'ma bring it up. Treat the truth like a brick, I'ma break it down. Ain't no switching up. The truth is the rock and I'm standing on solid ground. Took out the log in my eyes, now I'm flicking the speck in yours. You could hear that noise. I tell you you wrong, you getting offended. I talk about money, now you trying to spend it. We say what we want. I give you what you need and not what you want. Came from in pride, don't fear anybody. I wave to the haters, I bring the tsunami. I spit like a metra, I rip to your body. Little homie, repeta, y'all getting too cocky. Young boy, nobody judging you. We live by the scripture, we judging the food.
I plant the seed, the father will water that. I'm the ball, he the quarterback. Hope you believe it, then when you receive it, help you score on the cornerback. Pray for the hustlers up on the block. Don't mean we ain't taking our corners back. Trying to show you how Satan is gonna attack. Slow you down with the heaviness on your back. Been in the den with the lions, he lying no. Just consider us Thundercats. Was Tower of Babel connected but signal strong? Now that I'm unattached, now I get instant downloads from the Father. Some might just call it facts. Put pen to the pad to clear all the smoke. so you won't become a pack. Gosh.
I brought it up. I know that the body done fought enough. That I caught your bluff. Benefit the people, not speaking. I pray you heed it if you really a part of us. I brought it up. They say that it's safe, but can't wait till the day that what we need to say can be straight to your face with no borders up. And do it the way that he ordered us. Not trying to son, he done fathered us. Where I'm coming from, it is all in love. If I hold my tongue like a foreigner, if my brother's one, then I'm warning you. Pray you do the same for me. If it's fruit of the spirit, when hang from your tree. I never take it like you came from me. There's no pride or shame in me. Just let me know when you came that you brought it up.
Very nice. Gam Fam. Shout out to Gam Fam on that one. Good song. Good song. I added it to the next one's playlist. It is now second in line on the next one's playlist. The first one was the first submission that ended up on the playlist by Q. So yeah, again, ladies and gentlemen, follow the next one's playlist on Spotify. Do not forget that. Super hard. Good song. Good rap. Good job on the vocals, considering the fact that I'm assuming all three people recorded in different places. You know, and that I think that squashed element on the compression on the vocals worked for this kind of song because of the beat and the way it hit. I think John Paul did a great job on the mix of the beat, especially if you had all the sounds. I'm assuming you had all the sound. I don't know if John Paul's still here, but all the track outs of the beat. But yeah, dude, this was really cool, man. A cool vibe. It has a grown man feel to it. And that's, I appreciate that. It has a grown man, like, I don't want to say G Unit, but it's like that vein of like Lloyd Banks, G Unit, that kind of vibe. And I could appreciate that for sure. I grew up listening to that, not completely, but to some degree, right? And so, anyway, word, dope. Yeah, it hits hard, super hard. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was Gam Fam. Features did a great job as well. One thing I do want to advise you, I don't know if I told you this before, but can you please get another photo for your Spotify? Please. You're just in your car. Like, that song's that song's great, dude. And so I think that you need some professional photos, man. Maybe you're like playing the modest and saying, hey, man, I don't need no photos, man. It's about God. No, get a good photo. Get a good photo, my man. Put it up on the Spotify. You deserve it. Get a good photo for real. Anybody in your area, where are you from, bro? I don't know if I know that, but yeah, unless you have a shooter, you know somebody, you just haven't gotten around to it. Get to it, man. Get a good Spotify up there, bro. No, mean mugging is fine, bro. Do the mean mug, bro. I'm not even tripping on that. It's the quality of the image. You're in your car, bro. Like, get a good photo. You deserve a good photo. You know what I'm saying? Get in the streets. You know what I mean? Get somewhere. You know, you could. Like, I feel like, you know, I remember this. My boy Brian Trejo, like, we were on tour, and I think it was me who was always, and I'm always smiling for the most part. Not always, but I mean, I'm not, you know, I shield my thug. I shield my thug, right? But I'm always in photos. I'm not gonna be like, hey guys. I mean, now probably more than ever. But I remember I would always take photos just like, you know, serious, and they'll be like, man, smile, man, you know, you got the love of God. I'm like, nah, man, it's a photo. So, you know, I feel like Jesus' disciples sometimes, they were gully, bro. I mean, Peter cut somebody's ear off, bro. You think he was smiling when he did that? You think Peter the disciple was smiling when he cut off the ear of that soldier on the night that Jesus was captured, taken into captivity, put in chains? You see what I'm saying? Anyway, so shout out to Gam Fam on that. He says, I understand. I blame John Paul. I was just with him doing videos and he didn't pull out the camera. Bro, are you kidding me? John Paul said he flies out here to do visual work. We need to just book a big shoot or something. Look at that, John Paul. Yeah, I'm going to blame him. Just one photo, bro. Whatever. It's all right. John Paul's busy because you know what? He's doing things in this world that no one even knows. All right, here we go. Let's get into this. Let's get into the rest of Morality's mixtape. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop the Instagram feed and I'm gonna start it over, and we're gonna stay live on here on Facebook and YouTube. So I'm gonna be right back. Come back now. I'm gonna cut this live off, start the live over again on Instagram, and I'm still live on Facebook and YouTube. So join me there. I'll be live literally in 1 more minute. Come back. Morality.com's next. All right. Those of you that are watching right now on, wow, I look tired on these photos here. I'm getting a little sleepy, I guess. What can I say? But those of you watching right now, you're hearing me on YouTube or Facebook. You have a chance to submit your music tonight. I am going to pull, I'm not going to say an all-nighter, but I am going to stay on longer than anticipated because I'm going through an entire album and some submissions. So if you're an artist, now's your time to submit. worldrenegademusic.com/submit. If you want to be played next week, bright and early, you could submit now for next week. Just make sure you put that in the date section there, all right? So, all right, we're going to get ready to go live again in a second. Let me just add a caption on Instagram. I love this town, Music Mondays. And of course, if you're not following me on Instagram, definitely go do that. You'll find me there. Blue check everywhere so you can know it's me. Okay, that's the reason why verification is important. Not because of anything other than you seeing that a person is actually them. And they are the first to be found on a list of millions and millions of people in this world. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get into this next segment. How do you guys feel tonight, by the way, on Facebook and YouTube? I hope you guys are doing well. I know I'm doing well. I mean, 2-hour show, 2-hour plus show on Mondays. I mean, you can't beat it with a stick. Not at all. We've heard some incredible stuff so far. Isn't that right? We've heard some incredible stuff so far live on right here on Music Monday. And so if you want to know more about Music Monday and World Renegade Music, my company, what I'm doing, guess what? You can know some more about it at worldrenegademusic.com. I always say /submit because that's the submission page. But in reality, if you want to book me for different things, then guess what? That's where you can do it. You'll find it very easily on my awesome website, worldrenegademusic.com. All right, so let's get this live feed going again on Instagram, and we're going to keep this show going. Send music now. All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Are y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Let's get it. Let's go. Here we go. Let's do it. We're back at it again. Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? Instagram, it's Music Mondays. We're here at part dos, and we're starting a little later because we kept a 2-hour stream live on Instagram for 2 hours. While I've been live, of course, nonstop on Facebook and YouTube. If you watch me on YouTube, definitely hit the bell for notifications. Don't forget, every single Monday, I am live. And of course, where you are right now, go ahead and invite your friends and followers. Share this because we've got some more submissions to get into. And we're going to get into some bangers tonight. Morality submitted an entire album. We just took a break to hear another submission by GamFam, which is now playlisted on the Next One's playlist. So if you're watching right now on YouTube or Facebook, you'll see the pop-up. The Next One's playlist, you can go ahead and follow that right now. So now you'll see a screen and you'll see that little pop-up right here. How's this sound? Right there. How's this sound? So we're going to go ahead and let everybody know in the comment section how these next submissions sound. We're going to get into Morality's mixtape here that he sent me and to play. And so here we go. We are going to get into the next song, which is track number 4. Are you ready for this? Track number 4 on Morality's beat mixtape, instrumental tape. What did you call it? I don't know what you called it, but here we go. Let's get into it. This one's called Horns or Halo. These beats are free to use. Bump them, stream them when they come out. I don't know exactly what he's going to do with them, but Morality, let me know what to say, and I will say it. I just don't know exactly. This is the first time ever that we're having an entire album, and especially an instrumental album, being played live on Music Mondays. So he's going to have some people hitting him up for sure. If it's not today, it's going to be tomorrow. If not today, next week, people are going to watch this. They're going to hear it. And let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. worldrenegademusic.com/submit to get yourself in line to be heard, given feedback, clarity, direction, and more live on my show, Music Mondays. Let's get it. This one's called, this is called African Halo, not Horns or Halo. All right, so you changed. Okay, it's called African Halo. All right, let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's pump it, pump it, pump it. Let's go. Y'all ready? Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. That was Morality with a song called African Halo. It's an instrumental. I just came out with something came to mind hearing that instrumental. I said, that's sick. Yeah. Out the Bozeman, Chadwick. Yeah. That's what. Ooh. Bozeman. R.I.P. You already know what it is, baby. Wakanda forever. Let's get it. All right, let's get to the next song here, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Morality on this instrumental mixtape surprise that he submitted all at once tonight. We're going to get to this next one here. This was called Bon Voy. Bon Voy, B-O-N-V-O-U-Y. Bon Voy, like Bon Voyage, or no? Does it mean something else? Is this some type of military lingo? Navy SEAL lingo? Let me know in the comments. This next one's called that what I just said, Bon Voy. So let's go ahead. If you like it, definitely leave some feedback in the comments section wherever you are watching from. It's provocative. Okay, it's provocative. Here we go. Bon Voy, provocative instrumental by Morality.
Damn.
Alrighty, shout out to Morality. Someone just said this guy's Timbaland in disguise. I definitely hear that those percussion elements, the bouncy percussion. I love it. I love that. Right. Shout out to Morality. He said that he said if anyone wants these 10 beats, he'll send them to their email. So he's spreading his wings and he's flying. Looks like Morality has just hit one of his milestones in life in now becoming a producer. So shout out to Morality. Shout out to Morality. Wow, surprise. You surprised me. It's surprising. That's all I can say. 1 minute I'm mixing this guy's song. The next one he's sending me all these beats. All right, ladies and gentlemen. World Renegade Music said my ears are melting off. All right, here we go. Let's get into the next Morality track here tonight. Again, if you're an artist, you want to get in line, you can get in line still. There's still time for you. WorldRenegadeMusic.com/submit. Not only that, if you have a project you want to promote, if you have an album you want to promote, you can do that on these shows here every Monday. Get a promotional full screen spot and mention during the live video of this broadcast at the beginning, middle, and end for an entire month. All you have to do is email promo@worldrenegademusic.com to find out what you have to do to be promoted 3 times per Monday, every single Monday for an entire month. So super cool opportunity, very inexpensive and super cool. I just can't wait to do that for people. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to the next track here by Morality. I think he's been doing a great job so far with these instrumentals. I am a producer. I've been doing it for a long time, and I don't know exactly how he's making these beats. I know he's definitely fiddling with samples, and that in and of itself is not as easy as it sounds. And I hear a lot of Morality. I want to know. You need to post some videos of you making the beats. That's what I want to know. Regardless, these sound great. Castle is next. All right, this next track here is called Castle by Morality. Again, he submitted an entire instrumental album here. Here we go, Castle by Morality. Let's go ahead and bump it. Leave your thoughts in the comments.
Morality.
Yo, shout out to Morality on these beats. You even got World Renegade Music saying morality.com. I mean, yo, shout out to Morality on this, man. He's surprising people here tonight. So, let's go. He said pin it. It's a weird beat. Yeah, no, for sure. It has that weird vibe. I appreciate the weirdness for sure. I like it. I like it. Sounds crisp, dude. You're doing a good job. I mean, even just the volume, it's going through one of my speakers and I can hear it. You know what I'm saying? So that's how massive it is. I mean, it could be a little bit distorted to some degree on the 808s on some of the ones you sent, but for beats, it's really in the eye of the beholder, or should I say the ear of the beholder, because I've heard some industry standard tracks peak. It's not the best, but it happens and it almost doesn't matter as long as the song's hot. So it's not something I would advise to everybody, but it works. So as far as that one, though, I love it. Even with the beat, one of my speakers is completely gone. I can still manage to hear it pretty well. So again, if you're watching and tuning in right now on YouTube or Facebook, we're listening to an album of submissions instrumentally from Morality. All right, that's his name. Don't wear it out. All right, here we go. Let's get to the next one here, ladies and gentlemen. This is Omni, number 7, track number 7. We're coming into the track number 10 already. So, ladies and gentlemen, where you are, tag a rapper that needs beats, because Morality's got some heat tonight. And I'm not saying that just because these are some good stuff. This is some good stuff. Yeah. Looks like Morality, you're going to rap on your own beats from now on, huh? Somebody say, y'all Cash App Adrian. That's very sweet of you. And I mean, you can. I do want to buy another pair, but I do have a brand new pair coming. Some really, really cool, really, really awesome speakers. So I have a whole new setup soon. So anyway, let's get to the next track, number 7, Omni.mp3. So let's listen to it. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's bump it. Bump it! right. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Omni by Morality. Very eclectic kind of beat, but I think it was still good. I think it was a beat that it's not for everybody, but I can... You know, one thing I realized, Morality, is that some people just don't know how to rap, you know? And they'll hear a beat like that and say, nah, it's not for me. No, someone could kill that beat, even the way it is, period. I know I can. Okay. Let's get to the next track. It's called So, S-O-W, So, which reminds me, she already said, hey, let's, somebody needs to Cash App Adriel for the new speakers. Hey, why not? Cash App, $ Adriel Cruz now. I'm not going to block these blessings. You want to get me some studio gear? Why not? I want to use it for you guys anyway. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Again, I got to get a $250 glass still. I got to get some furniture in here. I got to get a lot of stuff, guys. It's going to be a few thousand. So maybe you can help that. But $ Adriel Cruz now for that. This is something different, worldrenegademusic.com, but personally, for Adriel Cruz now, you know what it is. $ Adriel Cruz now if you want. I'm just gonna put it out there because she already said put it out there. Okay, I will. All right, next song is called So it's right on time. S-O-W, Sow a Seed. Track number 8. Watch it grow. Here we go. Let's do it.
Morality.
You can sing on something like that.
Everybody know me in the club now. I know I can be in the club now. I need everybody in the club now. Oh, you know it, I go hood now. Said he wanna see me on the team. Told he wanna see me on the
Shout out to Morality on that one. That was track number 8 on his instrumental CD called So, S-O-W. Again, if you want to get in line, ladies and gentlemen, you are an artist. There is still time to submit. I'm staying on for another probably another 20 minutes, probably till 11:30. It's 11:11. We got 2 more tracks to play for Morality. Therefore, I have about 2 more slots left, maybe, until we hit 11:30 p.m. Maybe 3. I don't know. We'll see. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Track number 9, Goodfellas. That's what it's called, Goodfellas. I think, Morality, you've been doing a good job, bro. You've been doing a good job with these. Dude, I'm impressed. I'll say that. Impressed. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This one is called Goodfellas by Morality. Let's get it.
Morality.
funny? Like I'm a clown? I amuse you? I make you laugh? What do you mean funny? How am I funny? I make you laugh? Frankie, was he shaking? I wonder about you sometimes, Henry. You may fold under questioning.
Alrighty. Shout out to Morality on that one called Goodfellas with the actual Goodfellas vocals in there, which is cool. Funny like how? Funny like a clown? I never seen Goodfellas, so please don't slap my posterior, my rump, because I don't think I've seen Goodfellas. Maybe I have. A Bronx Tale. I definitely seen a Bronx Tale. So somebody said Pharrell featuring clips on that one. I just got an email from the Gospel Association. All right, anyway. I have the poster. Dude, Goodfellas. Dude, I saw this poster, actually a canvas. It said the bad guy canvas and like Marlon Brando from Goodfellas. Right? Okay, that's Godfather. See, I'm confused. There's Goodfellas, Godfather, A Bronx Tale, Mafia mob movies. Morality said he had the poster. He has the poster of the Goodfellas above his toilet. That would be appropriate because it is doo-doo. I'm just kidding. All right, let's get to the next track, which is the 10th track on its instrumental mixtape here. And again, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching right now, you know an artist, you know somebody awake right now, you know somebody in California who's clearly awake because it's earlier than the East Coast. Definitely invite them in here, whether you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram. You see how I did that without looking? Instagram. Tapping the right side of my head on my phone. There it is. Take it. Enjoy it. All right. Let's get to this next one. Morality says it is provocative. So let's go ahead and listen to that provocativeness right here. Velicium. It's only a dream. That's what she said. Yo, shout out to Morality on this full 10-song instrumental mixtape. Somebody on YouTube said, yo, I remember you from Periscope. Alexandra Cruz, what's going on? We got the same last name. What's good with it? Thank you for tuning in, Alexandra, on YouTube. I love it. People are tuning in on YouTube, which I've been, again, idly sitting there. But people are listening from Facebook, YouTube, 2 Facebook pages, YouTube, and right here on Instagram. And so you were just listening to about 30 minutes or so, around there, a little less maybe, of Morality's new instrumental mixtape, which has not yet dropped. It's apparently going to be out on Spotify for people to use. And of course, he is down to send you a copy of it. It's funny to say that way, but an email. He wants to email you the 10 tracks. If you are an artist, apparently you can use them. And I'm sure all you gotta do is tag him, let him know you're gonna use it, and show him some love. I don't know. Again, you can work that out with him. Hit him up. He is in my comments right now on Instagram, morality_LMG. LMG, morality_LMG on Instagram. And so, yo, shout out to Morality on that 10-track instrumental mixtape. I think he did a good job. Mixing wise, I was surprised for sure. There's some good elements. Most of the sound sounded in the pocket. Love how hard the snares hit, bro. I like that for sure. Again, I mentioned the distorted 808s on some of the tracks, but I feel like that's passable. With the right rapper, and then the further, basically a really good mix on the vocals. Really, you know what I mean? I think that would polish it and let it slide. But other than that, dude, I think it was a great job. Again, for those of you interested in those beats in any way, shape, or form, DM morality_LMG on Instagram. All right. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to everybody who's in the live here. Thank you so much for getting another badge. Icon, you're amazing. Thank you so much. Icon's got some special treats coming out for some of you. I say some of you, all of you, really, all of you. I said something about submit music. I'm starting to get a little bit tired. Okay. So I'm just going to stay on for another couple minutes. If we don't get a submission, I'm going to call it quits until next Monday. Ladies and gentlemen, there is time right now to submit for about, there's probably about one slot left tonight before I log off here. So thank you so much for all the submissions, all the love. It is a lot to take in. Absolutely. It's some really good stuff. So yeah, shout out to everybody who's tuning in on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. This is Music Monday, where artists get played and slayed. I'm just kidding. Where artists get... I need to come up with some tagline. Where artists get played and don't go astray and get lemonade and then blow up like a grenade. Something like that. Oh. Where artists get played and then blow up like grenades. That's right. They blow up just like grenades all over. Shrapnel into everybody's mind so they could remember them as the best artist alive. All right? Pray and slay demons. Prayed like a charade. Now everyone's rapping in the comment section. Cool. And the Cowboys are winning too. So wait a minute. Football's on right now? Is that what's happening? Emmitt Smith, is he still in there? Is Emmitt Smith still on the Dallas Cowboys? I don't know. Pray with Renegades. There you go. That's the right comment. Shout out to everybody on YouTube and Facebook right now. Appreciate you all. Looks like YouTube is popping. I mean, not really popping, but there's people on YouTube. I don't know what's going on with the stream here. It's weird. I see people commenting on Facebook, but then it says like, anyway, weird. So yeah, shout out to everybody watching right now. Looks like we're coming to a close. It's almost 11:30 anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and log off. Thank you so much for coming on in. Let me shout out everybody by name here. Ado, Icon, Morality, Charity, Astro, Vanessa Cruz in the house. Oh my gosh, my wife's here. Oh my God, baby. All right, so I'm going to holla at y'all later. I cannot believe the goodness that we witnessed here tonight. This has been my favorite Music Monday ever. Because we had some surprises, guys. We had some surprises, totally different feel, different vibe. And yeah, if you're watching right now on Facebook and YouTube, definitely go ahead and follow the Next Ones group. Go like the group. Go fill out the questionnaire to get into the group, the Next Ones. Facebook.com/group/the Next Ones. It's where you can continue to have a conversation as we build a community for Music Mondays. The Next Ones is what it's about. You can go ahead and follow that playlist as well on Spotify. You'll find some songs that were played tonight on that playlist that's on the front of my Spotify account with over 50,000 monthly listeners and over 10,000 followers. All real, because I've been doing this for a long time and it's all organic, and organic growth is the best, strongest growth ever because it trickles in like the rain from heaven, and then it just starts building up into a flood as opposed to you just flooding the market. You get that? I'm going to leave you with that gem here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It's better to trickle in than flood everything, because when you flood everything, you get old fast and people will get tired of swimming in the flood. Are you hearing me? Sometimes it's better to do it another way. And I'm not just saying that because I've lived it. I've seen it from other artists as well. when I see artists blow up very fast and everybody's talking about them and they're great and they're doing this, they're doing that, they fall so fast. And not because they're bad, or not because, I'm not talking about fall in sin. I'm not talking about fall because they're bad. I'm talking about people just stop talking about them, you know. But there's something to be said about a cult following, and I use that word very loosely, but you know, for like movies, like 80s movies, they call it a cult following because there's a select people that just love them. They'll always remember that movie. They'll always be a fan. It's not just because it's hot, it's because they really enjoyed it. And so I would say this, definitely as an artist, if you've been doing your thing for a while, it's best to have that trickle effect as opposed to you just flooding the market, because you can last forever when you trickle in. I promise you. And of course, you could last forever if you flood the market to an extent, like Michael Jackson. Well, I would say Michael Jackson because there's actually not many people who are living right now who I can speak to their future. I think everybody who's flooded the market right now, people will not talk about them in the future. I don't think so. Like Billie Eilish, no offense to her, like I think she's cool. We eat pizza together sometimes, but Billie Eilish, she's inundated everything. I think we'll see what people think about her in like 20 years. You know, is she still gonna have this super hardcore fan base? Backstreet Boys, Britney Spears. Britney Spears is now back in the media. She was flooding the market at one point, and again, I'm guesstimating and assessing what I said a moment ago to see how accurate it is in the larger world of music. In the larger world of music, you know. So yeah, I mean, think about all the artists that were hot at one point, flooded the market. Now they're nobody. Like you guys know what I'm talking about. It's just what happens. But those that trickle on in, they have fans forever, and it keeps growing slowly. I think of people like, oh, you know what? I think of people like this guy. What's his name? Mike. Oh, I forgot his name. It's too late. Anyway, there's people that I've just seen that have been like low key famous. They're like not out. They're not flooding the market, but they flood at one point real fast, and then they've kind of just started building up, and they're just consistently slaying it. I can't think of the name right now, but not Mike Jones, but maybe Mike Jones, maybe. I Am Few, you just missed the greatest submissions ever, but it's okay. Next week. What did people say? Making a Wave versus a Legacy. Hey, that's absolutely right. Vanessa Cruz is right. She's amazing. She's my personal therapist for life. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm literally falling asleep live. I can't wait to see you guys again next Monday. Let's keep in touch. This Wednesday, I'm going live for a live sale with my friend. We are going to be going live this Wednesday. Do I have a photo? Maybe I can put it up on Instagram. How could I do that? Let me see. Is there a way to... Here we go. Maybe. Could I do that? No? Can I? No, forget it. Anyway, you'll see the story on Tuesday and Wednesday. I'll be live at 8 p.m. Live sale. I'm doing a duo live sale with someone, and she's pretty cool. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see y'all later. God bless y'all, man. Listen, do the best you can to put out the best work you can, especially if you have a message behind it, and especially if you have a goal for it. Definitely do not put out nothing but the best. Make sure your image is right and everything you do is covered with excellence. You hear me? That's the Music Monday way. That's World Renegade Music. That's what we're about. Renegades of the world. With the remedy to change it. So anyway, bless you guys. See you guys later. Much love to everybody here tonight. We will see you again next Monday at 9 p.m. It's going to be fun. It's going to be big. It's going to be amazing. Few says hit me up for graphics. We got somebody shopping graphics here, and he might be doing it even on the low or for free or a blessing. Who knows? We'll see. Ladies and gentlemen, Music Mondays. Go follow the group. Next one's on Facebook to keep the conversation going until next week. Until then, ladies and gentlemen,